Ready, steady,
We up,
go.
we up. There's plenty of jobs in the job market thanks to Donald Trump. Let's go.
Ain't nobody trying to work right now, dude. I'm trying to get that government check.
Government cheese.
Yeah.
What up, man? It's been, what, 3 weeks?
Has it been a whole month? No, okay, so let's see. Last week you didn't do it. Week before we didn't do it. I can't remember, dude.
I can look at when our last one was.
We can check the text thread.
No, I can just look it up on YouTube. Anyway, people
it's
don't
not
want to
important.
hear
People don't wanna hear this shit.
People want to hear our little problems.
Yeah, dude, I haven't drank. We got back from Vegas, and I haven't drank since.
Is it because of Vegas?
Pretty much, yeah. Dude. My body.
What happens in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas.
I think my body was shutting down, dude.
You was getting it in.
Oh man, so you ever been to Vegas?
First of all, what's it like? So how long have you not drank?
It'll be 3 weeks now.
And how shitty has life been? That sounds like a nightmare.
Kind of boring, but I have been playing the shit out of Cyberpunk though.
3 weeks ago was our last one. Cyberpunk.
Yeah, you played that?
Yeah, but not when I'm drunk, dude.
No, exactly. See, when I drink,
Dude,
I can't
this
play
fucking thing is lagging again. It's fine. It doesn't. It's part of the sound's good. That's all that matters. To be honest.
It's when this is low quality production.
Welcome to the laggy boys.
Just to slow the sound down a little bit, and you'll get the words will match up to the video.
You're right. I'll do all that deeply in depth. Literally, I don't even rewatch them. Whatever was said was said. I make sure that the clips are, and I mash it together like Linkin Park and Jay-Z, baby.
We don't cut nothing out, dude. You don't even gotta get on the Patreon. We'll just tell you everything.
Still talking about Patreon. Did you remember that mashup between Jay-Z and Linkin Park?
Yeah.
I've become. I don't remember the song that was blended with that.
Speaking of Jay-Z, dude,
what happened?
He's in the Epstein files, dude. Just
with Trump or.
I mean, okay.
They're separate cases.
So this is what I was. I mean, people were just.
We'll get to Vegas, by the way. We got a lot going on.
Long ass fucking like the files they released. I think they released them on accident first because they like took them away again and they.
I'm listening. I'm just trying. I'm going to pull this up because I seen on the Kill Tony. I've been watching a shit ton of Kill Tony, by the way.
Oh God,
we'll get into that. But I saw last night. I was a little tipsy, and on the Kill Tony Reddit, they posted something like, it's going down.
Yeah.
And it was like but
dude, some of that shit was wild, dude. Like fucking talking about murdering kids and stuff.
Let's get deep. Let's dig deep into that.
Hiding bodies in Mar-a-Lago and shit. Like,
did you see when they were dressed up like dogs in Mar-a-Lago?
Oh, wait, you're talking about that party?
Yeah. That eyes wide shut shit, dude.
I thought that was Baron's birthday party. He's just like furry. He's just a big ass furry.
Dude.
I know, he's tall as fuck. Big dog on campus.
We're getting we went to 3 different.
Yeah, we're like off topic here. It's all right though.
Okay, let's start with Epstein files. I know nothing of this. You know everything of this.
Okay, so I was like just looking into it last night, and so they released basically these are all like none of it's really confirmed, but they're reports, anonymous reports to the FBI.
I'm looking it over too while you're talking.
Last like 20 years.
Yeah.
So a couple of them were like saying that it's real gross shit, dude.
Bono.
Yeah, Bono was in there. The co-owner of the New York Giants was in there, like trying to get on
a new quarterback.
Also, Elon. I don't feel bad for Elon, but
there's too. You just gave me too much due to overload.
This dude, Elon, was like messaging Jeffrey Epstein trying to get invited.
Jeffrey Epstein.
He was like begging to be like, "Hey, can you let me?"
And they would let him in. Huh? People don't seem to like Elon. Like, you don't get in those. He's got all the money in the world, and he can't have.
I'm sure
one
he makes
friend.
people uncomfortable. Like, he's just weird. Like,
yeah, he probably would be standing in the court. I'm gonna stand up for a second. But he'd probably be like they would be doing what they're doing, and he would be like.
Oh yeah, you mind if I just masturbate for a little bit?
Boys, could I get in there? Does he talk like an Australia? Yeah, Elon's he has a little bit of the bergs.
He was trying to bring. I don't know if it was his wife or what. He was trying to bring his wife or girlfriend to Lula or something.
Try to have a dude. Who the fuck wants to I don't understand the one. Say something crazy happened and this podcast blew up and we became millionaires, right? And then things just started rolling and we became rich and got into like some clicks, and a famous person was like, do you want to go to this party on an island? I would be like, nah, not for me, bro. No.
Who's gonna be there? The world's oldest.
Donald Trump and Bill Clinton are gonna be there. No, what? No,
it's gonna be a bunch of 16, 17-year-old.
Yeah,
men.
what are we talking about?
Yeah, let's go, dude. Come on.
Hey guys,
invite me, please.
Excuse me.
But I guess like Pusha T's in there is talking about like drugging and raping a girl. Like, Yeah, bro.
No, this can't, dude. I
don't know. It's just FBI reports. So none of it's like they don't
It's
have
just
like
straight FBI reports. None of it's really reputable.
well, they don't have like video proof or anything. It's just like people reported this to the FBI, like the victims, and Trump was like fucking. Like he had some 13-year-old like give him a blowjob and she like bit his dick and then he like slapped her and fucking somebody was murdering girls,
Imagine
making them
that,
disappear.
dude. And that's not even like that's not something I can even be funny. Like that is
Wild shit, dude.
And where are they getting their kids from? Anywhere?
They had like a
Underprivileged.
modeling agency. They like recruited girls. They'd fly
That's
them
all
out.
the parents, bro. Honestly,
I mean,
like if my kid wanted to
yeah.
be a model, I'd be like, you're not allowed to. Until you turn 35, you can't model.
But some of it was a little sketchy though, because they were talking about like Jay-Z like getting invited there in like '96. Like Jay-Z was nobody in '96. He was just like selling mixtape out of his car. So I don't know.
How do you spell
The timelines? Some of its timelines don't add up, but
I
yeah,
don't know
dude,
where to
shit's
look.
just crazy.
I'm gonna read some of this.
George W. Bush was in there, or one of the Bushes.
Okay, this might not be because George W. Bush was a goober, dude. He was a fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
We must stop terrorists. Now suck this dick.
Remember me? But I don't know. You know, was Obama?
No, Obama wasn't in there. Dude, you think Michelle's gonna let him go to the island?
Oh hell nah! You ain't going to that island.
Hanging all those old white folks.
You ain't hanging out with Bill and she likes George Bush, but yeah.
All their wives were involved too. Like they were just hanging out on the island too. Like, and then Trump had his daughter there and shit. Like it's fucking weird, bro.
So what were they doing? Like just having a little cocktail hour on the outside patio, or
I don't understand. Like
I don't know what Don's in there doing. You know he's fucking crazy.
hey, just like hey Jeffrey, you mind if I
Jeff.
take a visit out today?
You think they called him Jeff?
Oh, first they did
name
call.
is
They
Jeff.
all, you should look at the emails, dude. The way they
What up, Jeff?
The way
How's
they
it
talk in the emails.
They were
is so
sending
weird.
emails?
Yeah, the way they talk in the emails is so fucking weird.
How could this not be okay? So what would be the purpose of making something up like this
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what? Where do they get all
with
this?
so many different?
Right.
Like, okay, you want to get Trump one, but then you had Pusha T, like random. Was Ye?
No,
Kanye?
Kanye wasn't in there. He probably wasn't invited. Like,
Yeah,
he
they were like, nah, this
make
nigga
things
too
awkward.
wild.
You see, he apologized. He like came out with that
Apologized.
big statement that he's was off his medication and that now he's in like treatment and shit.
He's kind of a goofball now, dude. Like, I'm good. Like, cool. You're a billionaire. Shut the fuck up.
I think
Don't
he-
make the music or make it. I don't care. At this point.
He's got an album coming out soon. He's probably just trying to like.
Bully.
He's probably trying to
He's
save
like, just
face
kidding.
right
I'm
now.
a fucking bully.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe. Well, I mean, maybe he means it though. I don't know. It's pretty heartfelt, but we'll see. But
I'm just trying to imagine, like, when you get on that plane and you land in Epstein Island. First, the pilots are like, "All right, well, come pick you up in a couple days after you get what you got to get."
is that little girl coming back with you, or
Yeah, how we do? Well, they were on the planes too, right?
Yeah.
They would have somebody to transport.
Yeah, right? Well, yeah, that's what I'm like. Hey, you guys would.
This sounds crazy, and I know I've talked about it before. Do you think there's like an interstellar aspect to this, like a more like a deep, like, I don't want to say lizard people. That sounds crazy, but a different.
I did see, like, you remember at
I don't know how to
Pizzagate?
put it. Yeah.
So they were like emailing back and forth with the subject line, like, got your slice of pizza and shit like that. So that might not even have been a conspiracy. That could have been all real. Fucking.
Like they was just like trying to get Domino's, and he was like, "Hey, what do you want? Mushrooms?"
You think Domino's losers have
Dude,
this
I started
island?
this new job. This is totally on subject but off. So my first day ever, which was now a month ago, your introduction, it's a really good company. HR takes care of you. Like they sent me to Fort Wayne, company vehicle, beautiful hotel, food per diem. It was like $500 for a week, food per diem or something. Whatever it was in my bank account as soon as I got there. But what was I gonna say? My first day actually at the company, they were like, we provide the lunch. So
Every day or just like at the,
just that first day, you know, they provide lunch. They do take care of you. Like
Yeah.
HR always reaches out and makes sure everything's good. Kudos to them, because my other company, we already dealt with that.
Yeah,
we're not gonna
we burned those bridges last episode.
big time scorched them.
Scorched
Fucking
earth.
like Heidenberg or wherever wherever the war happened. It's World War II.
Heidelberg.
I don't.
Remember the
Zeisenberg.
Heidelberg blimp?
We are gonna take Zeiselberg. And guess what? So he was like, "Hey, the guys were going out to do something that already worked there." He was like, "Hey, use the petty cash and get some pizza from Domino's." I was like, "All right, cool." I was like, "Just whatever you guys want on it. I don't care. I'm not picky."
Yeah.
Motherfuckers come back with pepperoni and mushroom pizza.
The fuck? Dude, just that.
Just two pepperoni and mushroom pizza. No, I think it might have just
slap him in the face, dude.
I was like, oh, hell yeah. Pepperoni. There was not like a blend. It was pepperoni and mushrooms. I like mushrooms with like a supreme
mushrooms.
pizza.
Yeah.
But just pepper. I was like, that's the wild. Yeah, and you are a Pizza King wild combo. Like you used to order some wild pizza combos.
Not anymore. I got real simple now. Pepperoni, bacon, boom. That's
Remember
it.
we used to come back drunk and you would be like, let's just order pineapple Hawaiian taco
I never ordered
pizza.
Pineapple pizza.
Dude, you was ordering you would order like
some
taco
weird shit,
pizzas and shit.
like fucking cheeseburger pizzas.
Pepperoni sausage. It's simple.
I like sausage from certain places, but
You like sausage?
yeah.
But yeah. You were talking about the Pizzagate.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, dude. This is all this. I mean, nothing's gonna happen. I mean, they've probably known about this shit for a long time, and they don't do shit. Well, what can we do? You know what I mean?
There's a theory I have that this is actually seriously the Matrix, and because if you think about it, the Matrix was the world that the Matrix was the real world, right? Or was it the fake world?
It was like
the real world was
virtual
all
world.
like burnt up and shit.
Yeah.
Possibility, dude.
Nothing
makes sense. It doesn't make sense. What is the favor of? Okay, one guy likes banging kids, weirdo. A whole group of people. What's the favor? What's the power in that? What's the?
I don't know, dude.
They said it was for Israel was like blackmailing everybody, but they went like they was liking that shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Israel's in Trump's pockets for sure, but it's not just like
You mean Trump's in Israel's pocket?
no, the other way around. Like
You think he runs Israel?
I think they got blackmail on him. Like
Which one, Trump?
yeah.
Yeah, that means Trump's in Israel's pocket. Like something in your pocket is small. You got him.
Well, yeah. However you want to say it, whatever tomato. But
well, no, it's like woof or waff.
But that's the thing. Like, it's not like a Republican or a Democrat thing. Both them motherfuckers was doing that shit. Like, they were all
that Republican Democrat shit is
they're just all rich and fucking weird as fuck.
Yeah, I've in my employment now. I work with sometimes some. I guess poor is the best term. People, and you can see that there's not much between making $10,000 a year or being on assistance to making $100,000 a year. There's not much difference.
Right.
Once you get into that, hell, making $1 million might not be that much different. We're
Right.
talking about ultra billionaires, dude.
Right.
And who are somebody has to be in charge of that. Epstein wasn't in charge. That's too much logistics. That's too much.
He was just like the
You'd have to rile up a group of. Wait, that's what ICE does. Never mind. You'd have to rile up a group of kids, get them on an airplane. So you have to have an airport, first of all.
right.
You'd have to have air traffic control. You'd have to be connected to air traffic control because they're going to control other airplanes, and you can't just fly willy nilly.
Right.
We can't do that,
Yeah.
bro. That's
it's
too big.
Yeah, it's too big. I mean, also, what the fuck can we do about it? Nothing. Like,
Well, that's why I say it's the
even if
Matrix because it's not an attainable. It's not a reachable thing.
Yeah. Even if there's a video, like, if somebody comes out with a video like fucking Trump holding up a card that says "I'm Donald Trump," and then he just goes and starts raping a 13-year-old.
They could be
what
like,
the fuck can we do?
Well, that's where AI. It's very convenient that AI came out because AI is straight up real deal now.
Yeah,
you know that
for
guy
sure.
that got shot by ICE, Smiles, the recent one in Minnesota.
That pretty dude.
Pretty,
Yeah.
pretty. They recently made a video of him kicking an ICE vehicle.
I saw that. Yeah.
That's totally AI.
Yeah.
It's a perfect timing for that to happen because
Right.
guess what? They show a video like that. Trump supporters, Trump. That's AI.
Right.
It's too good.
My
They could put them in these seats right now.
my wife's grandpa sends my wife videos all the time of Trump, like AI videos of Trump, like doing performing as Michael Jackson.
Is he a Trump supporter or a
Oh
Trump?
yeah, for sure.
So he still likes the AI of him.
I gotta take his trash out like every Thursday because like.
You should not take it out and be like, I'm not taking it out until you denounce Trump.
But after I'm
using this,
okay,
dude.
I'll be over there.
I've been using this thing a lot.
Yeah, that thing's super convenient. But I'll like every time I go over there and like he says thank you, he'll like text me thank you, and then he'll put a bunch of emojis like American flag and 100.
Geezers love using emojis, dude.
Love emojis, dude. He loves sending Instagram posts of like Winnie the Pooh. It's fucking weird, dude.
Okay, well,
But Yeah,
This is what Epstein Island, flying to Epstein Island was probably
Vince
like.
McMahon wasn't in the files, but he was too busy.
He was doing it to adults. He was not giving a fuck.
Well, remember that girl that they were talking about that like he like used to like make the wrestlers bang her like that.
Yeah, the one that did the.
She was in there, but like when she was underage, going to this island, and like they were.
Vince they probably passed her off to Vince.
Yeah,
alley-ooped her.
He didn't have time to go to the island.
Brock Lesnar dunked on him, dude.
He didn't have time to do all that. Like
I'm too busy running this fake wrestling. He took it super serious. I was watching this last night.
I'm scared of flying. I don't get on planes. Imagine if you want to go to Epstein's Island, but you don't want.
You got to go by boat like a slave, dude. You got to go by boat like
Where is the island at?
Richard Columbus, Chris Columbus.
Where is the island at?
Down by Montego Bay, by Guantanamo Bay. I don't know where it's at. I've never been. I don't even think it's on a map.
What if there's like other tribes there just hanging out, like just fucking? Hey,
no, I think there's. This is intergalactic. There's no possible way. You and I are specks, less than specks right now, and just take this town and this is a very small town. Take where you live, huge town. You're a speck in the town. Now, the state, the country, the world. You're not going to tell me that this is just one. This is nah. There's other things involved in that. There's got to be.
I mean, like over in Saudi Arabia, they're doing that shit every day, and it's legal. They're just like, yeah.
Well, you know what? I take that back. Yeah, you're right. Because in Afghanistan, the older people would like bang the boys and stuff, and it was totally not frowned upon, and the women were just strictly for
like arranged marriage and with
and it was not. It was like not. It was not frowned upon. So
right.
You know what?
They're just like, we just want to live like the Saudis. They are getting that Saudi money, so this WWE is
but
right now.
They weren't getting that Saudi pee.
They had all those slaves building that Royal Rumble stadium. They were like, they got it built in 3 weeks. Like, yeah, no shit.
That's why I be telling
they were slaves.
People that be complaining at work, people that complain at work and stuff. I'm like, bro, I get it. Like maybe your pay's not high enough or your situation's not ideal. Do you want to go to Africa and live in a war? Like you're literally wake up every day and hopefully they don't come take your kid for war and shit like that, or anywhere else. Do you want to live there?
People like everybody every person who lives in a country thinks their country is the worst country. Americans are so lucky, dude. Like, because
you have no clue, Tyler, how lucky Americans are. Dude.
Like they think it's racist and shit here. You go to Europe and shit, dude. It's like, way fucking worse.
Black motherfucker.
Way fucking worse,
dude. People, you know what? People just don't know. It's these damn millennials.
I hate all these fucking white girls. Like, I want to move to Europe. It's like nice there, and
no,
like,
it stinks.
It stinks.
The food sucks.
And also, like, yeah, you can do that because you're a white lady. Like, what? Imagine fucking one of these Mexican dudes want to go over there and live. They're like, get this.
Hell, they can't even come here and live now.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Dude, they're cleaning up.
They are cleaning up.
We got to be careful too. They're cleaning up white. They don't give a fuck. They're kicking.
Nah.
I
knew when they started killing white people that people were going to start getting mad.
It's going to change a little bit because like Trump supporters like, damn, well, man, they're killing a white doctor, a VA doctor at that, and then they AI'd him on the news to make him look like more white. He looked Jew to me, but
it's same thing.
No, totally different.
I mean,
if you were Aryan people, like racist people hate. Who did Hitler hate? And he was white. Jews.
That's true, but Hitler was also like not even. It wasn't even in the category that he like supported.
I've said this off. Hitler. I read a book about him, and he was like a douche, like a nerd.
Yeah,
like an artist.
And there's rumors that he was like gay and like just.
Oh, he was definitely
had a micro penis.
I mean, that might have. What if Hitler was at Epstein's Island? Like he's still alive, and he's like real. Have you watched?
Just a head, like a.
Fuck, you've watched that Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
One Battle After Another.
Yeah. The Christmas Club. Hail Saint Nick.
Yeah.
That was wild. That was a good. I watched that shit twice.
I did too. I just watched it again.
That was a good ass movie.
So good, dude.
Mario Baltalio. Mario Baltali.
What?
The Mexican fella.
Oh, Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, he was good in that.
He's there. He's trying to like answer the question on the phone. He's like, "What fucking time is it?" He's like, 8:15.
8:15. He's always cracking the little bordellos. We're having a few small beers.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah, I had a few small beers.
He definitely wasn't on it. Was Leo on there?
I don't think
I love Leo and people. And
you don't like young girls, except then they're like between 20 and 25.
That's hey, 20s is fine,
They're
guys.
legal, dude.
And also, if you're on Epstein Island, why not just bang 20 hot college kids.
Right.
Like, why are you going third? Like, what is there? Like,
I also hate when people get mad, like, this 60-year-old's dating this 25-year-old, like, celebrities. And I'm like,
nigga, she grown.
yeah, if
dude.
she's an adult, who the fuck cares what she's probably trying to get that money. Who cares?
Yeah, Anna Nicole Smith style. Remember
Yeah,
that?
she was dating
Them
him
watermelons was swinging
deathbed.
on that old school
She
fella.
was dating a dude on his
What the
deathbed, bro.
Yeah, dude. I just don't get there's more to it than we can ever fathom.
Right.
In my opinion. And it got out somehow.
Well, yeah.
Because it's probably been happening since the beginning of time, and they just keep passing it on. But it's gotten, somebody slipped up and said something stupid, and then it just exploded.
Right. Well, I think the people, the IT at fucking the White House too is also just, they're a bunch of idiots working there, dude. We tried to release them and like redact them, but then they didn't like fucking.
Yeah, it's not like reality.
They just like
to me. It's not
highlighted
real.
over top
Yeah.
of them so you could still search it.
You remember when the FBI guy, the Indian fella, I don't know what he is,
Pash Patel, whatever.
when he was on Joe Rogan, he was just like always like,
He's
I don't
always
know.
wide.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know, man. That's not, dude. I want my FBI agent, white dude, or a black dude with a cool haircut, dead
Right.
serious, tie, suit. Yes. Anyway,
wearing like dark sunglasses
yeah,
all the
like
time.
not talking
I don't
much.
wanna see your eyes, dude.
One, you shouldn't be on a fucking podcast.
No, what do you got? Don't you got shit to do?
Yeah, I don't know, like all that. It's just like even what's his name's wife, that the dude that got Charlie Kirk's wife, like all that shit is just.
Did you see that shit too? Like they released those videos of her. Like it was like probably 3 weeks after he got killed.
She's like,
and she was like, we've made so much money from our organization.
Yeah,
Like,
she was the
She'll give
motherfucker
it.
that got that motherfucker killed, dude. Imagine you can get your husband killed and get rich forever.
Oh, yeah.
You know that Rick Ross mixtape, his best mixtape, where he's rich forever, where he has that blunt. That's her. Put her on that. And that's her next mixtape is Rich Forever.
well, I guess she was used to be on like the Amazing Race and shit too. They found
She was a
videos-
model. Yeah, she was a Israeli. No, she was a model.
Yeah,
She's a celebrity. She was a celebrity before that.
and she's dating,
Giselle.
She was dating.
So anyway, I hate black people, and black people are actually really stupid.
Yeah. Okay.
Clack.
You got what you had coming, my man. You can't just go around saying, all this stuff like, I don't have a problem if you're gay, you're gay. If you're trans, you're trans. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Hell, I like hanging out with gay people.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're very fun to hang out with.
Right.
I like hanging out with black people. I like hanging out with white people. I like hanging out with Mexicans. I don't care.
Right.
I don't give a shit. But don't be like trying to kiss me or nothing. No, I'm just kidding. That's
kiss me on the mouth or
That's what
nothing.
people. That's what like old people say. Like, I don't mind what they're doing. Just don't touch me.
Just don't in front of me.
Don't do it in front of me, and don't touch me, and don't do it in front of my kids. And don't do it at all. I have no problem with it after that.
Those old people, back in the day too, they're doing some real gay shit, like in the locker rooms, like hitting each other with towels, naked and shit, dude. They're the ones always in the locker rooms at fucking the gym too, just butt naked.
Old
walking
school
around.
gay dudes are
I'm like,
funny
what
as
the
fuck,
fuck
dude.
is
Like
going
old school
on?
hidden, that had a family, hidden gays.
Oh yeah, dude.
They got clapped in the 90s with cops because the cops would pull them over. They'd be in them as dresses, and they'd be like, "Well, what? I'm not like this. You just caught me at a bad time." Nah, my wife, one of her friends at school when she was in high school, they called her dad cross dressing, and somebody took a picture
Shit
of it.
happens, dude.
Nah, dude.
I'm just kidding.
He's like, "What? It's not fine. It's
Nah,
fine."
don't worry about me. I just want to try your clothes on, just see what happens.
Yeah.
There was also, they're saying there was little boys on the island now too that they were like over there. They didn't care.
I used to watch Chris Hansen when I lived in my grandma's apartment. Did I ever tell the full story on my grandma's apartment? We got
know.
plenty of time, dude.
We got time.
No, I wrote that down because I thought about it. 'Cause I used to wear her wigs and stuff. Long story. So my grandma
Like Jerry
got put into a
curls or-
nursing home, and I was probably, I was over 21, but I was probably, was this before we lived in the hood? Yeah. No, this was, yeah. This
I
was
think you were 21 or 22. We lived at McPherson.
So this is probably after.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was in between 21 and 24. My grandma had more on her. It was apartment behind the Chinese restaurant by that church, St. whatever. It was an apartment. She got sent to a nursing home, but she had her lease left over. And she was like, just stay there. Or I was a shithead person, kid. So I was probably con my way,
shithead.
like, Mom, I'll just live there. Fuck it. I don't have to pay anything. And I used to get fucked up and ripped and watch Jail
to catch a predator.
To Catch a Predator and that old Locked Up Raw. when
Oh.
it first came out, like
Yeah.
live, because she had cable. I had to pay no bill; it was already prepaid. So I would watch Locked Up Raw, and I would wear her wigs. I would get drunk and just wear her. She had a bunch of. I would go through her shit, and I found some wigs, and I would just wear them and watch Locked Up
by
Raw.
yourself in the house?
drunk as a motherfucker. And I would take.
Nobody would
pictures.
ever known that.
This
You
was
just-
like
you just-
early. This was early Facebook, maybe, and I would post them on Facebook. Like, oh, nigga, watching Locked Up Raw, getting tagged, dude, by myself. Because she was
He's wearing a wig, watching fucking.
my grandma's
Why'd you
wig.
bring condoms? I just had these with me.
But yeah, I used
What
to
about
love-
these? What about these?
But even then, I was like, why in the fuck would if I'm on the internet, a 13 person's like, hey, I'm 13. I'm like, oh yeah, finally. No, not
also, like people were driving like 3 hours to see these people too. Like just-
hours bringing like stopping to get stuff too.
Yeah,
I've never understood it. I don't understand it why rich people do it, but I'm there's more to it. It's not that simple. I don't
Yeah.
think it's that they were that horny. They were trying to.
I think they just like I mean, you can get any prostitute you want or anything. So you're just
Was
like,
The Rock there?
no,
Okay.
he's too clean.
You should have printed out You got a what? Not even drinking, dude.
Saturday night.
We back.
I don't remember what you were saying before we left, but I was thinking did you see the Giants co-owner, his defense of being like in those files, like asking about
Who's
like
the Giants co-owner?
I don't know, never heard of him before.
You're talking about the San Francisco Giants or the New York Giants?
New York Giants, but his like he was like messaged Epstein about recruiting or something like that, girls, and his defense was all the girls that I was trying to get were of age. That's what he said.
He was like, I just want the regular ones. Assistant coach. Or no, not coach, owner.
Epstein's like, I don't got any of those. Sorry, just
No,
Oh.
we only deal in 13 or under. This dude?
yeah.
Wow. And he was he the scout?
Dude, they're all just old as fuck too. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like, can they even get? Well, they're probably taking drugs to get boners.
probably
Well, how long ago was this? Because maybe they were
this is like 10 years
in their 40s.
I mean, there's like it spans for a span of like 20 years. I got emails.
Oh,
and
so
shit.
they were probably in their 40s, 50s. Still, I mean, that's just a. I
Well,
don't
Trump
know.
was still 60.
I don't.
60.
I think there's something deeper, but I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Yeah,
I mean, they're literally. This is going on, and Trump's like, you know what? I'm gonna send these motherfuckers start shooting people in the civilians.
dude, he keeps finding shit to like distract. Like,
Yeah, he's like, ICE head to Minnesota, and then now, dude, we haven't talked about this. I went to my son's basketball game. It ended at like 9:00, so I had to run to Kroger to grab something. I'm leaving Kroger, and I got video of this on because I was driving the Tesla at the time, so I took a video. I'm sitting there putting the stuff in the car, and a car pulls in, and then a SUV, just like a normal person would drive, pulls in. Then blue and reds are on it, but it has like a regular license plate. It's like a regular person's car. Then two Durangos pulled up with their lights turned, police lights on, just regular cars, regular license plate, no insignia, no nothing, and three, I'd say 50-year-old women got out with guns and ice vests on.
Jesus Christ.
Like they were like moms, like
Yeah.
just normal 50, and they were not like in shape. They were big old moms.
Just
And they like walked up to the car, the person got out, and they just put him in their car, and that was it. But I didn't know what it was, and I was like, dude, that was weird as fuck, because
Yeah.
they were straight moms. There was no police, but they had guns. And my son texted me actually yesterday, and he said, yeah, ICE was in town that day because one of his buddies is like a real hardcore Republican, and I don't know where high schoolers get that, but and he said they were like,
they've been
dude,
watching
that's
too much Charlie
wild, bro.
Kirk."
They're here.
All these people LARPing. That's basically what it is, dude. Is like people dress up like wizards and stuff. It's like people dress up like cops.
You said they give fat bonuses.
yeah, but you gotta be in there for 5 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
have they always been around? Has it always been a thing?
In some capacity, but not like this. Like they just like pretty much stay around the border for the most part. But now it's like we send them everywhere, and I think they're just getting dudes off the streets. How do you even know it's real?
Border Patrol.
Well, what does ICE stand for?
ICE,
International Custom something. I don't know.
They should call themselves the Men in Black.
Oh, immigration control.
For every time. We control it all day, every way. They should have had me be the leader.
Imagine-
Like, we come into control all day, every day.
Imagine like you got You like one of your family members or something's like been unemployed for a long time, and he's like, "Oh, no, I finally got a job. Yeah, I just joined ICE."
Would you?
All right, bro.
Yeah, like during Christmas, like,
Yeah.
oh, so what have you been up to? I joined ICE, man. Here's a couple of videos of me fucking up some Mexicans.
All right, bro. Whatever you say.
I wouldn't wear if I was in ICE, like, and I needed the money. Sure, I'd get a job. I wouldn't be cruel, and I would also not wear a mask. And I would
Yeah.
like if people were filming me, I'd be like, listen, I just needed the money. I don't even like these guys. They're
Right.
not cool. I just want to get home and drink. And
Like, do you have like a quota you have to meet? You just drive around like,
everybody has a quota,
I'm
dog.
just chilling. I would just be asleep in a Kroger parking lot. Like, oh, yeah, I got one.
Right, they're not like pulling people over.
Right. So
not
why
like
there always like 20 of them on site too? Like they don't divide and conquer. They need like 20
They
guys.
be fucking people up deep. They be rolling
Yeah.
deep.
How do they like? They just follow them in their cars and
No,
shit.
they track them. Dude,
Oh,
I never
they have
knew
like
how.
some app that face scans.
Bro, until I got into the industry I'm in, I never knew how easy it is to track somebody,
Yeah.
dude, and find out where they're at.
Oh, for
if
sure, yeah.
If they got something you need, or you need a reason to find them, it's not hard.
Yeah,
Not hard, dude. And once I learned that, I was like, holy shit.
yeah.
These motherfuckers are they use fake face recognition, supposedly from Palantir.
Something like that.
Yeah, supposedly from Palantir.
Well, that's why. So when they released that video, that dude from Minnesota, like, because they said that they ran into him again like a week earlier, and that's where that video came from. That he was like aggressive or whatever. Which, I mean, all I do is kick a taillight out, dude. Calm down. But if that's even real, but like they think that they use face tracking software, and that's why they targeted him that day when he was,
Yeah, well, that's possible. Here's the thing. So say that happened, and I always thought about this. Like if a cop, say I got pulled over, and he was like, "Get out of the car," I would just get out and be like, "Okay." And then he'd be like, "Hey, do this, do that." I'd be like, as long as he wasn't like, give me a blowjob or something. He's like, "Hey, go get the car. I gotta pat you down." I was just be like, "All right, cool." But I'm also not a criminal, and I would be like, "Okay, am I good? Like, what's going on?" And if he was like, "Hey, we gotta take you in," I would just be like, "Okay, let's do that. I'll get a lawyer."
Right.
Like, I wouldn't fight. I'm not. Every time I see and I'm not a police apologist, and I'm not like, "Oh, you should comply," because I think from that video, the guy pushed a woman. And he was just trying to get the woman up.
Right.
And then kind of the guy got confronted. It got too hot. Because I
Right.
would try to help somebody up too.
Right.
I also don't have time to protest. But I just wonder, like, say they were like, "Hey, get down." And he was just like, "Oh, okay, cool. My bad."
Right.
Would they just take him in? But then they probably fuck him up on the way there.
Yeah.
There's no, never mind. You can't. Fuck that. Don't ever comply with ICE, dude. Fuck ICE, dude. Seriously, dude. Fuck
Yeah.
them, Messi. I get pumped about that.
That
dude.
fucking one bad after another movie is like so realistic too, because all the dudes that were in like the immigration control in that movie looked all like all the ICE guys,
Bro,
dude.
well,
Just
they
like-
did that on purpose.
Yeah, for sure. And then the guy that came out of the car and like started throwing Molotov cocktails. Who they was on their side. Like the ICE dudes, like told him to do that to start.
Oh yeah.
Violence or
He's like,
whatever.
"All right, go." And then he's like, "All right,
send
let's
in
get
Eddie
it."
Van Halen.
Sending Van Halen. Dude, I
But-
wish I was kind of in like the CIA or ICE or something. That'd be kind of sick, actually. I would. Now that I think about it, that'd be sick as fuck.
You should go to Minnesota, dude. Just see what's going on down there.
Oh, in Minnesota. Or no, that's not Lil Yachty, is it? There was
Yeah.
a song called Minnesota.
Go like Minnesota.
Yeah.
Go like
Hey.
Minnesota. You need to stay up out the street.
Sing the whole song. Sing it in its entirety. Every verse and every chorus. While I dance. No,
We can talk about ICE all day, but
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. It's
yeah, what a time.
what a time.
What
man.
a time. There was no other. Well, I guess they were like fucking people up in the 60s and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they were burning whole cities, towns down, Black Wall Street down in the 60s and 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. What are you gonna do?
Hey, get into Las Vegas, man. Let's hear about it.
Oh yeah, okay.
How long was you there?
So, just a little word of advice: if you ever go, 3 days is the max that anybody can take it. We were there for 5 days, 5 days, 6 nights. Too much, dude. Too much. There's nothing else to do over there besides drink and gamble. And everywhere you go, like your hotel, casino. Next door, casino. Next door, casino. We didn't even stay on the strip. We were like in old Vegas, so it was like the older casinos. But dude, when we left.
Did you go to the strip?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, it's just like
It's just like any other strip.
it's just kind of dirty. But I mean, the places are nice, but legit. It's so fucking loud everywhere. Like I was legit on the plane home. Was hearing slot machines and noises in my head.
It's like everywhere you go.
Yeah, everywhere you go, like nonstop. And it's like Dave and Buster's for adults. They just fucking get you trapped right in because you think you're gonna win.
Was
like,
you getting fucked up?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to get to where you was like, nah, I gotta stop drinking for a minute.
So first night,
That's where I want.
First night we were there, and we got in like to our hotel like 6 p.m. and so we're just like we walk and get something to eat, and then we're just in our hotel gambling and stuff. Right next to us is a place called the Fremont Experience, and it's like this big canopy that's flashing lights everywhere, and there's a casino like every other like block, and restaurants, and there's open container and shit, and a bunch of that's why I said you that Michael dude doing that Michael Jackson impression.
Yeah.
There's just like street performers and shit, and that's the first night. And so when we get back to the hotel, we're just doing like slot machines and shit like that, and my wife gets pretty drunk, so like we go back to the room, and it's 8:30, 9 o'clock, and she passes out. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna take like $40, go down and play some slots or whatever
In the hotel.
yeah. Well, I like walk out of the room, and as soon as the door closes, I'm like, shit, I forgot my key. Like, so that didn't seem like that big of a deal. I'm like, I'm just go get one from the front desk later. It's fine. So I go down there. I'm like, I have another drink or two. Like, played slots.
Are the drinks free if you're gambling? Or
so
no?
so sometimes like they have waitresses that come around and they like get you cocktails and stuff, but there's only like a few waitresses per place. So if you want to drink right away, you got to just go get one.
Okay.
And their drinks are expensive.
Right.
But so I'm done gambling, whatever. So I go to the front desk and I'm like, hey, like I left my key in my room. Like my wife's sleeping right now and I can't get in. You can't forget another key. So they like look it up. I'm not on the fucking reservation, bro.
Ooh, mamma mia.
She's the only one on the reservation. So they're like, well, we'll try to call her, but if like she doesn't like
Right.
answer,
That's
then
protocol,
We can't let you in. And you can't even get to the elevator because the elevator
Yeah,
requires
I
key.
worked at a hotel. That's protocol, bro.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I just like walk back around. I'm trying to think of anything, dude. I went up there like 8 times, kept trying to ask, like, what can I do?
Because you can't even get up there to bang on the door
No.
to get a hold of her.
No.
Dude, you was stranded in LV.
I was, dude. I couldn't do any.
You was Nicolas Cage, dude.
This poor girl at the front desk, dude. Like, I'm kind of drunk, and I'm keep asking, like, what can I do to prove to you that like, this is my wife?
Suck your dick.
And I the one time that I could see the manager sitting back in the. Like,
You're giving me anxiety with this because
Dude, it was-
I would be like, I don't like to be trapped, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm trapped like a rat.
I was like, I'll go sleep on the floor outside the room if you just let me like fucking.
That's wild. Like, she probably
don't
thought
care.
you made it worse. You was digging that ditch.
Well,
I'll sleep outside the room. I don't care.
So, long story short, I had to fucking buy another room for the night to
I figured that was
sleep on my own. And the next day, I had to like call my wife, and she wakes up like, "Where are you at?" And I'm like 6 floors above you right now. I got a good night's sleep though. It was nice and
Yeah.
quiet. But dude, I was just like, "What the fuck, man?" So immediately the next day, we went and added me to the room and stuff, which was
Yeah.
and it was fine, but. It was like $150 down the drain. They just-
Imagine your wife though waking up like, where the fuck is he? And then you're
Yeah.
like, oh man, I was locked out. And she just passed out.
Well, then
drunk.
that morning she walked out of the room to meet me and left her damn key in the room. So thankfully
You guys
she's on.
need to be more responsible. It
I
sounds
know,
like,
dude.
Do you carry a wallet?
Yeah,
You put the key in the wallet.
I had it in the wallet. Then I used it to get in the room because she was.
Then you slide it, dude. I don't care if I'm
I
drunk
didn't
or
lose it
not,
the rest of the time. I'll tell you that.
dude. In Fort Wayne, I was getting turned, and my main solo. I was totally solo, getting fucking. It was great. It was so nice, dude.
Oh, just being in your hotel room and drinking by yourself is
Dude,
so nice.
I would go, and we had a Meijer in the parking lot, and we had like it was all food stores. So I would go to the class or whatever, come back, go to Meijer, grab whatever I needed, go get something to eat, lock myself in the room. But I always put the key because I've learned that before if I'm going to go hard, I get everything in a certain spot.
Yeah.
And then I will remember where that's at. I never left the room, so I didn't worry about it. There was a bathroom in the room, luckily.
There's a bathroom in the room.
Most hotels
Some
do
hotels.
not have a bathroom. You have to go to the outhouse.
I mean, our hotel was like pretty nice, but I mean, it was the old. Like, there's definitely one of the older hotels. So like the fucking shower water pressure was all weird. Sometimes it'd be super low, and sometimes it'd be super high, and the bathtub kept like backing up. There's a lot going on.
I would not go to Las Vegas. I don't even like going on vacation, period.
If you don't like to gamble, it's not fun. And we like, so after the first day, we were like, okay, we'll just give ourselves a limit every day of how much we can gamble, and then we'll just do other stuff. But then there's nothing else to do. Like,
and you get a couple drinks, and you're like, we could spend a little more.
my wife kept winning money.
We can get a pepperoni
She ended up winning like
taco pizza.
$1,500 like for slots. But I mean, we spent that on food and all the other shit. So
Do you have to buy food at the casinos, or can you get a package?
I'm sure they do.
I
have
guess you wouldn't get a package at every casino.
Yeah, I'm sure they do have packages, but yeah, everywhere it was fucking expensive. Except until we went to like this place called the Arts District, which we it's like a mile away from where we were staying, and then everybody we talked to was like, "Yeah, I would go to the Arts District, but don't walk there." And we didn't walk there. We just took a Uber, but driving by, I'm like, oh, okay, I see why they said don't walk
Hood?
there now. Is not hood, just like sketchy, like just like
Homeless.
abandoned buildings and like yeah.
Good thing somebody told you because you would have walked.
Right. So we stayed with but that day we were so, it was like the fourth day we did that.
You guys were done?
And like I was like, my body is just like,
Yeah.
and
you're not at home.
Yeah.
You're kind of like
Yeah, dude.
you're at a different level.
we went to a couple shows. I went to the
dude, I
Sphere.
could. That sounds like a nightmare.
It was rough.
Just my.
I don't need to go back. But we went to the Sphere and saw like, we watched Wizard of Oz, and
Was that sick?
it was pretty sick. But that movie's, have you watched Wizard of Oz in the last 2
Yeah,
years?
it has a dark turn, dude. It's a dark movie because somebody died. The Dorothy, they were like giving her meth and stuff to keep up.
But just all the acting is real bizarre. Like it's
The
just
silver
like
guy
acid
died.
trip.
Yeah, about to watch
but,
that tonight.
But they so they start the movie off in black and white, and then they get to go to Oz and it turns to
Swirls
color.
around you.
Dude, it was wild, bro. I was like, I wish I had.
Is
Like,
weed legal there? Yeah.
yeah.
Was you high or?
No, I wish I would have though. But I was also pretty hungover that day too. Every day I was pretty hungover.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking nightmare.
But we went to a Star Wars burlesque show, and I thought it was gonna be like they made it seem like it was a strip show. It was like they
You
stripped.
wanted to see some tickle bitties,
I was
dude.
trying to see some- something, but it was-
that's like a free show. You're white with your wife. You're like, oh,
Yeah, all the other bunch of.
I'm not looking.
She's the one. It was her idea, but
Hell yeah.
there was just a bunch of nerds in there, like getting super excited about everything.
Did they have what is the sword called?
lightsabers?
Lightsabers.
The costumes and stuff were good, but I'm just like, everything was just like a.
I've never seen Star
strip
Wars.
show scene, and then they just get like to their like almost naked, and they just leave, and I'm like, this is fucking boring.
I want to see some titties. Oof.
And this has never happened to me before. I was like so drunk at that point to where like I was watching it, and I was seeing double. Did I come down to close one eye?
You was turned.
They had an intermission. Like after the intermission, after we saw like 10 more minutes, I was like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
I'm
Like,
fucked up.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I thought there was gonna be more titties. I gotta go.
There's no titties in here, just nothing,
I
dude.
thought I was gonna see Yoda's dick.
But yeah, I mean, it's a cool experience. It was cool. Like there's a bunch of shit there. Like there's bright lights everywhere. But
I would never go.
But so our flight, the last day we were there, our checkout was at like 1, and our flight wasn't until 11 p.m. So we had just killed time all day that day.
You had that red eye.
Yeah. And I was not feeling good. We didn't really want to drink because we had to get on a plane. So we were just walking around trying to kill time, and just, dude, it was fucking miserable.
Did you get because you got booted out of your hotel?
Yeah, they kept our
Yeah.
luggage for us so we can go back for it. But, dude, and then the airplane, like you get there the next day, time change. It's 7 a.m. in Toledo.
It
Oh,
was fucked up, huh?
yeah, dude, it was rough.
Yeah, that sounds like a pure nightmare.
Yeah.
nightmare.
I would say if we just stayed there 3 days, it'd been perfect because like that, like the third day I was fine. Fourth day I was like, how the fuck
Time
is
to
it?
go.
How the fuck is it only day 4? Like we still have 2 more days here. This is insane.
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
Can't be me. What is ice in Las Vegas?
Probably, I don't know. I didn't see him anywhere.
Los Angeles.
No, there's just a bunch of scammers there.
Was they trying to scam you?
Everywhere you walk, hey, you want a free vacation, blah? Like,
Hell yeah. Sign me up.
just pay $100 and then it will.
Do they get anybody with that?
Oh, I'm sure they do like timeshare meetings and stuff, but yeah, it was oof.
Mamma mia.
Yeah. Street
Yeah.
performers were kind of cool. Like that guy, Michael Jackson, was the worst Michael Jackson.
He was
performer.
not. He did not look like Mike. He looked like Michael Johnson, dude.
He was like bald and shit. Like, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't recommend it unless you're. I did want to see Chris Angel, but he wasn't performing there right now. He was on
Where's he
vacation.
at?
He's on vacation, I guess. Dude, I guess they take vacations.
They take a vacation from Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Maybe he came to Ohio. Just wanted to chill.
I guess he's touring with Alice Cooper, which I'm like, what are they gonna do together? Just
Alice Cooper's like 90 years old, dude.
Anyway,
but
Yeah, fuck Alex Cooper, dude. I hate him. I'm just kidding. I like him. I listen to his radio.
the one night we were there at our hotel, and this like we're playing slots, and this old dude comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, just check this out." And he's like, "Put the money in there and hit max bet." And I did it. Like he's like, "Do it again." And I did it. And I did it again. And he's like, "Okay, hold on. I'll give you $12. Just like do it again." And I'm like, "No, it's cool, man. Like I'll just it's
Wait,
fine."
what?
And then legit, we were sitting there, and like 30 seconds later, the machine like malfunctioned and just spat out like $80. And I was like, "How the fuck did you do that?" And he's like, didn't say anything. I'm like, "How'd you do that?" And just
He
wouldn't
was
say
like
anything.
an angel or something.
He wasn't. He just walked away. He's like, "Well, do you mind just like give me 20 for helping you out?" I'm like, "I don't give a fuck, dude." Here, so I gave him $20, but I'm like,
Dude, he flipped that 12 into 20.
I was like, "What the fuck?" Just you didn't even give me the 12. I didn't
Matrix,
ask,
dude.
I
I'm
didn't want
telling
it.
you. I'm telling you. This shit ain't. Dude, there's some things that happen in your life. You're like, wait, what was that?
Yeah, I was so confused.
It's not real,
He was
bro.
just sitting there the whole night, like just wearing like a Ohio State jacket.
Oh, so he was from Ohio?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. He didn't really talk much. He was just
Was he white?
yeah.
Okay.
He was like Constantine or something, dude. Just sitting there creeping.
Was he old?
Wasn't drinking or
Dude,
anything.
you were
Wasn't
straight
even,
blessed, dude.
Wasn't even playing slots. Just sitting at the slot machine watching other people.
He's blessing people, dude.
He was blessing. He was blessing.
He's an
blessing-
angel. He's Las Vegas' angel. You met Chris Angel.
I guess I did, dude. It was
You
wild.
wanted to meet him, and you met him, and you didn't even realize
He would
it,
not
dude.
explain to me how he did it, and I'm still just mind blown, mind freaked.
You were angel.
First 3 days. After that, it was rough.
Dude, yeah.
How do people live there? Like, I'm
I
like, how the
went
fuck
on
do you live
vacation in
here?
Myrtle Beach, and I'm like, okay, this isn't cool at all. Like, it's not. Myrtle Beach is like a, let's say the nation's trailer park, dude. It was like,
Yeah, I've
it's
never
like
been there, but I've
shitty.
heard like it's kind of like that.
We went to a seafood buffet. I might have already told this story. And so in Myrtle Beach, and I looked up seafood in Myrtle Beach because we're on the beach. That should be fresh seafood. So there's two big buffets, but it's supposed to be gourmet buffet. You can also order food. So we went to one. It's $60 a person. It was like Golden Corral, dude, with crab legs. And I was like, okay. I played the part. I was like, oh, this is great. And then there's a lady that walks around like, let me take your guys' picture. And so I was like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, in the picture, I got the picture somewhere around here. She's like, okay, you can just buy these. She's like, I'll give you this
That's
one,
how they
and then
get
you
you,
can just
dude.
buy multiple shots of this, and I'll do some stuff to it. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Anyway, get out of here. I'm really good with that. My
Yeah.
new job, my second week, maybe third week, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing still. Wasn't from this industry. I'm sitting at the desk. I'm trying to figure out some stuff out, and two guys walk in, and they're like, hey, they're giving me the spiel. They got a tablet in their hand, so they're selling some kind of insurance or something, because people do that
Yeah,
at the where I'm at.
solicitors, dude.
Yeah,
fucking solicitors.
Well, that's my boss. I was like, "Fuck them solicitors, dude. Fuck them." And I'm sitting there, and they're like, "Do you have time?" And I'm like, "Yep." What do you got? I'm like, get it over with. I have stuff to do.
Yeah, quick pitch.
I'm in the middle of stuff, and they're like, "Oh, you know what? We'll just come back at 1 o'clock." I'm like, "Cool, come back at 1 o'clock." So they come back at 1 o'clock. No, I went somewhere. They're waiting on me. I get there. They're like, all right, so do you have life insurance? I'm like, I'm not going to buy whatever I'm being 100% honest. You guys seem like nice guys. It was a young dude and maybe a dude my age. They're like, well, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from Lima. And the guy's like, oh, well, I live right off of Blue Lick Road. I'm like, cool. Anyway, I've dead told these dudes to their face, and the workers were looking at me because they were like wondering what I'm doing. I'm like, I will listen for 5 minutes. That's all you got. I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah.
But if you have to pitch for your job, I understand.
Right.
He's like, we have to get 6 people a day. We just have to talk to them. I'm like, give me half the pitch. I'm not going to buy it, and I'll sign off on whatever the fuck you want me to sign off on. And the dude's like, well, okay. And so the other dude's like, so anyway, like he turns into that
Yeah,
sales mode.
sales male.
He's like, so he pulls the tablet, and it's like, what's one thing that you worry about with your health? It's like, do you think you're 100% at health? Do you think I was like, I haven't been to a hospital in 10 years. I haven't even been to a checkup, and I feel great. And they were like, oh, so you're a superhero, huh? And I'm like, yep, 100%. And they're like, okay, cool. We'll just put that, I guess. But if something was going wrong, I'm like, I vape sometimes. We'll do smoking. So I clicked it, and then it goes to another thing. And I'm like, once again, I'm not going to click all these buttons. They wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's how they get you. They just
I
want
was
you to
like,
be like, all right,
you
I'll
guys
buy
are
it.
good salesmen. I got it. I don't even deal with my insurance. My wife deals with everything. I don't have anything. Dude, they kept going and going. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, I kept clicking them. I'm like, okay, I'll go with it. You guys have to get this. You have to probably get a certain amount of clicks on each thing. I'm sure your company checks it. Fair enough. So I just as soon as they pull, he would be talking. I'd hit a button, and he'd be like, "Okay, he's like, we're okay." And I'm like, "Listen, you're a good salesman. Cool. What do you want me to sign? Take a picture with me? What do you want to do? Have a good day." And they were like, "All right, you know what? We'll just leave, dude."
Jesus Christ!
I was like, "Get the fuck away from me!"
Jesus, I hate
And then
that
the
shit,
employees there, because they didn't even know me from Adam. Like the employees, we all sit in the same room, and they were like, "Holy shit!" And I'm like, "I'm not playing these games." They're like, "Well, we get a lot of those." I'm like, "Well, they won't be here long because I can't make a corporate decision. So if it's for work, call corporate. If it's for me, it ain't gonna happen because my wife deals with all of it. You can talk to her, and she don't work here."
Right. Oh, dude, I hate that shit. Yeah.
Do you get that? I'm sure in Toledo you get that. You get people coming to your door to sell.
At a
We had
company
one during the podcast.
Well, yeah. Sometimes I got a camera up front, so I'm like, I see them like, nah.
So
Sorry, buddy.
you when Rent a Center knocks, you're like, hell nah.
They don't really come down my road that often, though. Thank God.
Because yeah.
When I used to live in that little townhome apartment, though, like they would be all the time. The electrical energy people, like First Energy.
Yeah, like I can't change the energy here, dude. It's an apartment. they pay for they have their own energy.
I remember the one guy gave me this whole pitch and everything, and I was like, afterwards, I was like, I got scammed by one of these before, so I can't do this. And he just looked so sad, like.
Whoa. You used to do that, didn't you? Kinda.
It was for AT&T. It was like I was just selling like cell phone service to customers.
And you had success. You had that rapper lady.
Oh yeah,
you had success.
That was really, I mean, it wasn't very successful. I sucked at sales, dude. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not like persistent. Like I'm in
sales now, but it's a little easier when you they come to you,
right,
and they want something that you have.
Yeah, I like if they said no, I'd be like, all right, whatever. Like.
All right, bet.
Yeah, my manager's like, well, you gotta like keep asking them questions. I'm like, they don't want to do.
We do have that. You know, we have to send out a certain amount of text a day.
Yeah,
and that kind of annoys me. But I just click the button and it says text to stop, and everyone are like stop, and I'm like, cool, hit it.
Yeah,
I'm good. Because if you want what we got, you're gonna come see us. You're not going to go off the text.
I hate that shit.
I had a kid come here one day, and we have a window that faces the door that you can kind of like sneak into, and I snuck over, and I was like, we're not fucking interested, and I felt bad afterwards, but I was just irritated with it. Like stop, and he just was like, oh, man. And he just like took off, dude. And then one time nobody was home, and I was taking a shower, and I kept hearing the doorbell ring, so I throw on a robe, nothing under it. And it's an older lady, and she's running for treasurer or whatever in town. Nice lady, dude. And she was dead serious, like running for treasurer. She was just trying to. And I was like, I had nothing on under this thing, and I will pull it off. And she's like, okay, I'll talk to you later. And I was like, all right, bye. And my dogs are barking. I'm like, I got nothing under here, and I'll pull this off. I'm not interested at all. I don't vote. And she's like, well, if you. I said, once again, I will pull this off in 2 seconds. And she was like, all right, bye. Somebody's grandma.
So when I was at AT&T,
show her my D.
I used to like have to it's not door to door, but like I'd go to people when they were getting their internet installed. I'd show up and like first I'd show them how to.
So you didn't do door to door.
It kind of like it was people that were already getting another service, like either a cable or internet that are getting installed. So I'd come up and give them deals on their cell phone service and try to get like them to sign on that too. But dude, I used to get in some weird ass scenarios, bro. Like the one time. I went to this apartment and they were like just got their internet on, and these people were obviously like methed up, like just like, oh hey what's going on? Yeah.
I've seen that.
They had like 20 cell phones on the table, and they're like, oh no, we're about to take all these to the Walmart and put them in that machine and get some money out of it.
Yeah, they stole all that stolen merchandise.
Yeah, I'm like, oh boy, this is like a lot going on here.
Oh wow.
Like oh, you come on in. I'm like, that's okay. I'll just give you my card, and like if you need anything, just let me know. And then the worst one was, so this lady that I went to, she had just moved out of her like husband's house or whatever with her kid, and she was like kind of like not flirty, but like just like, you know, like you can tell like she's like.
Yeah, that gives me a story, but yeah, keep going.
So like I give her the spiel and everything, and then like she texts me like a week later, like, hey, like me and my daughter want to get our cell phones moved to.
She's trying to beat.
Well, no,
she was trying to get waxed.
I don't think she was, but
you was about to be Epstein to her.
But then I went back and like on a Saturday and like I hooked up her phones for her and stuff, and the whole time that I'm there, her ex-husband is just texting her like, oh, so you got the cell phone guy over? Like, is that you trying to fuck him now or something like that? I'm just like, oh boy, if he shows up here, dude, I do not want to deal with this shit. Like,
Dude, but imagine how crazy are you that you do that?
Yeah, it's-
like how crazy was your life where I wasn't around that dude had to leave and that's what you dealt with.
Yeah,
every
dude.
day.
I was like, if he shows up, dude, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like, I don't care about
Matrix
this.
shit,
I don't
dude.
care about this commission. Like, fuck this.
dude. That's what I'm saying. Like I've met those people in when I was working with the trucking stuff, and
Yeah.
now, and you're like, are you a real fucking bird? Like, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Oh,
the
that's,
cra-
that reminds me of another thing too. But you go ahead.
Okay,
Say.
so I have to be training in different locations. I'm not going to use any names or anywhere I was. I met this lady, right? Seems like a normal lady, probably 50s, right? So, blah blah blah. She kept like going. So my computer desk was here, and hers was a little, probably where that table's a little further than you. And she kept going, whoa, hell yeah, and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, bet, okay. And then she's like, I've been with the company 20 years, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, all right, hey, I can learn some stuff for you. I always like to ask questions. I'm in an industry I've never dealt with, so I'm asking as many questions as I can. If I'm working somewhere, I'm just going to put my all. Here's my thing about work. If you're there and they're paying you for that time being, just who gives a
At least
shit?
put in half an effort.
Put in something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give some effort and try to. You're giving me money and I'm here. I have no choice. I don't want. Nobody ideally wants to go to work, but everyone does it. I don't care if you're in Africa, you're plowing a field. I don't care where you're at. You're
Right.
putting in work for something. You nothing's free. Got it. Anyway, so I'm asking her questions. So then we had to go somewhere together. So we're going somewhere. Mind you, this is like I said, a 50, maybe a little older, maybe definitely not in her 40s, probably
Right.
50s. She's just sitting there driving because she knows the area. I don't know the area. And she's like, we gotta go here, do this. And she's like, yeah, my husband just left me for a 25-year-old. And I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, okay, cool. She's like, yep. She's like, yeah, he just moved out, but now I'm talking to the mailman. And I'm like, all right, cool, getting into it. So we have to go to the police station to do something. And they have to give us an escort somewhere to get something. So we get to the police station, and then we have to talk to the cop. And he's sitting in the car, and they're like, "Hey, give them an escort to here." He's like, "All right, cool." He's like, "Hey, just follow me." I think he said something simply like, "Follow me, but don't wreck into me, or I have to arrest you," or something like a joke. And she's like, "Is he flirting with me?" And that's what she said. We were walking away. I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah, he probably was." And then,
her
dude, we're driving in the car, and she's like, "Yeah, do you know how many dick pics I get a day now that I'm single on Facebook?" And I'm like, nah, I have mind you, I have just met this lady 10 minutes ago. I've never seen this lady in my fucking life. She's like, yeah, and she starts pulling, like driving and going through her phone through pics. And I'm like,
I don't wanna see this shit,
I don't need
lady.
to see. And she's like, well, this is who I'm talking to now. And it was like this buff mailman. He was in his mouth. And then we seen a random mailman driving. And she starts, mind you, a cop's in front of us where he's escorting us. And this mailman pulls up to a stop sign. She's like, that might be him. And I'm like, I was like, one, how would he know what vehicle we're in? And two, like, he sees me probably
Right.
in the passenger, like, hey,
He's probably fucking a bunch of his
and
male
then she's like,
customers.
yeah, my husband, this is the second time he's been doing this with some bitch at work. And I'm like, all right, bet. And then
are
so
just
we
way
go
too
do what we
open,
got to
dude.
do. And then we get back. And then so I leave, we finish the work day. And she's just over there, dude. Woo, hell, fuck yeah, dude. She's like, I'm a little crazy. I'm like, all right. Mind you, this was like, so she has like pictures of her kids that are in their 30s and I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
Mom's
She's like
out
your
there-
grandma.
Mom's out there on the prowl again.
And then the next day I come back and what the fuck she has pill bottles on her desk, but one's like a fucking pill bottle, like a professional pill bottle like this. She's like, yeah, you must know these are all my pills. I'm like, okay. She's like, I have anxiety. I'm like, okay, cool. Once again, don't care. She's like, have you ever seen a pill bottle this big? I don't even know what this is. I'm just taking them. And she's like, looks at it. She's like, Lexapro. She starts looking up the computer. And the other lady that works with her has been working with her probably 20 years. Is just like sitting in the office, like with her head down, like, God damn it. And she's just blowing me up. So fast forward, one of the workers had to go to the same place to cover. So I sent him there, whatever day, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. And he comes back, he's like, man, this lady was telling me about her fucking husband and all this mailman and shit. I'm like, she got you.
Got you trapped your ass.
I'm like, dude, these people know nothing about me.
Yeah.
And I know everything about this lady's life, dude. She's like, my son's this. And I'm like, bet. I'm like, cool. I'm just trying to go home and get fucked up, dude. I don't know it. Like, I'm here from 9 to 5, bro.
Yeah, dude, you need to tell me this. Like,
Yeah, dude. Dude, people love
That's
It's like dude. Ye was right. We're living in GTA.
dude. That's funny. So funny that you say that because legit this week at work. So we're doing a job out of town right now, and I'm not gonna say where because I don't want to like. But
It's probably for the best.
the guy who's like the project manager on the job, he's like works for an out of town company. Like they go all over and do like a certain cell phone company's buildings.
Right.
And he's first time I met him. I mean, he's an interesting guy. He's probably like 5'2", big long beard, just super hippie, like fucked up teeth. And he was already super open with me.
He's the boss.
He's the project manager for the contractor that hired us.
So he doesn't work with you. He's just,
No,
he
he's
hired you guys in.
yeah,
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, like, when I first meet him, he's talking about, like, I don't really do much. Like, I just sit in my hotel room and, like, I brought video games with me and stuff. And my wife's at home. Like, it's hard being away from home all the time, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, yeah, dude, whatever. So this week, we go back to the job site and he's, like, acting weird the whole time. Like, real, like, out of it. And I talked to the other guy from another company that's on the site, and he's like, yeah, did he tell you what's going on? I'm like, no, why? He's like, dude, this guy like just opened up to me. Like, he got home the last time, an hour before his plane was supposed to leave to come back. His wife served him the divorce papers. And apparently he's telling this guy, like, this dude's got some issues, bro. Like, issues.
The guy has issues, the project manager.
Yeah.
We'll call him PJ.
So he's probably like 5'2", like little guy. He's real skinny.
Motherfucker, them little motherfuckers are crazy.
Crazy, dude. And apparently he's like got cameras all over the house, always watching his wife, like checking to make sure she's on the Wi-Fi. She's supposed to be a stay-at-home mom. He's like making sure she's home all the time and shit. And then he comes up to us and is talking to us, and he's like, yeah, I'm really out of it today. I'm like, oh God, here we go. Now he's going to tell us about it.
Yeah.
And so he starts talking about it, and he's like, I realize it's my fault. Like, I have anger issues. Like, you would never guess because I tried.
Why is he telling you this shit, bro?
Yeah. He's like, my old job, though, I'd be like, just fucking do your job. Like, now we got HR and stuff, so I can't talk to people like that. So I just go home and take it out on my wife and blah, blah. And I'm like, first of all, you're like fucking tiny, dude. I'm surprised your wife doesn't beat your ass.
She's probably a big woman.
Yeah,
I guarantee you she's a big woman.
Because that's always how it happens.
People that beat their wives are always beating on big bitches, dude.
And he's like, yeah, like, when I was a kid, they used to put me on, like, when I was 8 years old, I was on, like, 30 milligrams of Vyvanse.
He's sitting there telling you this face to face.
Dude. I was like, 30 milligrams of Vyvanse. It was too much. It fucked up my brain chemistry and stuff. And I'm like, well, like, maybe you should, like, get on some kind of medication nowadays. He's like, no, I don't believe in that shit, dude. I just smoke weed, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear all this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't care at all. Whatever you do with your wife is your problem.
Why are you telling me this? Also, why are you telling that whole job site this? Like, it's so bizarre.
So people do that.
Yeah.
Like that's you were in a GTA cutscene, dude. You were in you met a new character.
The best part is, so the other guy that was working there, he was like, yeah, he asked me the one day, like, man, I don't really have any friends or whatever. Like, you want to play like Xbox together and stuff? And like, so he's asked to get his Xbox Live information and stuff. And so this is like a Friday when this happens. And the guy, he's like, yeah, he texted me that night and like asked me to play Xbox, but I was busy. And on Monday, I see him and he's like, hey man, you never like hit me up, like what's going on? Like, bro, you're a grown ass man.
You gotta back off, bro. You gotta back up.
Like, the fuck,
dude. You're making me double think now. Maybe I was too open with my employees about like watching my house over and stuff like that.
No, I mean that's different. Like, you're not telling them like
that's
the whole
like, hey,
life
bro,
stuff.
like
you're not telling me personal stuff.
Well, I don't beat my wife.
yeah, dude, it was fucking bizarre.
I don't have depression.
Yeah, he was like having a manic episode. And I guess I didn't see him do this, but he kept, the dude who was on site doesn't even know this guy. He lives in the area, but this guy's from Texas. He was like,
I forgot. Sorry, I was watching wrestling.
He was like, yeah, he like came up to me and like started crying on my shoulder and shit.
Wait, that guy.
Yeah,
PJ, project manager.
Yeah,
PM.
Yeah,
I don't know what to call it. PJ.
Like, every time I walk up the office, he's like crying and shit. Like,
and you were just like consoling him.
I didn't see him cry, but I was like, hey man, you seem like a good guy to me. I don't know. Like,
yeah, what do you say? Like, okay.
What the fuck are you doing, dude? Like,
dude, people are lonely, dude. Loneliness is a sickness, dude.
Okay, but like
you can't go home and whoop
you
your
have
wife.
A choice to not work a job 500 miles away. Like he travels all the time. Like,
so he's traveling, and his wife's probably I gotta get rid of this. Just imagine she's Southern, fat, and she's like,
sure.
Man, this dude's not gonna whoop my ass. No, but you know what? I found. Well, he's probably making good money.
I'm sure he was, but either way,
Okay,
like
so he's not poor. I was going to make a poor situation, but
he's like, I can't make this kind of money like working locally. I'm like, I mean, obviously the money's not
you
really
were in
helping
a
you that
cut
much.
scene, bro. You were living a cut. That's how I look at it now. When I deal with some weird, I dealt with a strange fella today. He was a nice guy, and I helped him out, and I'm telling him what he needs to do to get what he needs, and you could tell he was just not like things weren't registering. And he had his friend with him. His friend was doing all the work, and I'm like, I mean, the dude's employed. You know what? Kudos, the dude's employed and works hard. And he's like, and he just couldn't figure out how to get. We needed a document, and I was like, just get it to me Monday. Go to HR, they'll get it for you, and just call me. I gave him my personal number, and I'm a caring guy.
That's like, see, when you give me your personal number, that's when you're playing with fire. That's when you're playing with fire, dude.
That's what my dude was like. Dude, you should not have did that. But
then they start texting you and calling you. You're like, oh shit.
He might text me. I'll hang out with a weirdo.
Yeah.
I love a good cut scene.
No, dude, I made that mistake too many times. Like when I worked at the bar and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, bro. Like this is like the kitchen dudes and stuff. Like trying to hang out. Like, and then it's happy hour. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking at work right now.
Add him on Facebook as a rap, dude. Oh, I see you posted your family, dude. Hell yeah, I know that, man. Yeah, no, dude. If home, I'm Michael from GTA 5, dude. Every time I leave my house, it's a cutscene. That's how I live now. If I go to the grocery store, it's a cutscene. If somebody talks to me, I just met a new character in my life. That's how I look at life, dude.
I mean, it does make for like good stories.
Think
Like
about
it's interesting,
dude. You've played Grand Theft Autos. You've played
Yeah.
When you meet the guy in the garage who's trying to get you to do a job, you met a guy at a job site who's trying to give you who beats his wife, and
I don't know. I didn't say he beats. I don't know that for sure.
verbally, whatever he says. Damn, dude. Yeah,
he told me too. Like, or the other guy told me that he told him that the job offered him like because he told his boss too, and this job was like, yeah, you can take some time, like paid time off if you need to. Like, and he's like, no, I need to get this to work. I'm like, who gives a fuck about this job, dude?
He probably needed bread, dude. People are broke. Like, you know,
I know, but like, there's no way this guy was broke. He had to be making good money because I know that company's
people be blowing money like it's nobody's
fucking
business.
Odell
not
Beckham Jr.
OBJ. What did he do?
You see, he was like basically like bankrupt now because he spent all his fucking money.
Well, this is the thing. If you buy a mansion, it's not like, oh, you just pay the rent. You got to pay land property. You got to pay the same thing we got to pay when we buy a house, but quadruple. It's going to match your salary real fucking quick.
Yeah.
And that's why I said the poorest people, and now I'll take it up, millionaires are in the same boat because like musicians and shit, unless you go to Epstein's Island and you get bread, you are like Avril Lavigne, dude. You are Avril Lavigne. You are singing Skater Boy tonight at a bar somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Possibly cloned.
Please God, let this music come back. Like,
you was a skater boy. I'm Avril Lavigne. Well, they say she died and she got cloned, but
that's what Le'Veon Bell like came out and supported OBJ too. He's like, no, you can't live
so he's broke.
Oh yeah.
What happened? Well, how do people know he's broke?
Because he's fucking like said he's broke.
So is he like live streaming and he's like, "Oh, help me," or I noticed.
I don't know
Broke
exactly
people
what he
start
said.
live streaming,
or they start like get on the Trump train. They're like, start making appearances and shit. Lil Pump, and
he's still doing it. He's still trying to milk that.
Who was the other one? Well, Nelly's on the Trump train now too. He's doing.
Nelly can't be broke with hot shit. Hey, I'm going down. Like that shit was fire, dude. People are stupid. And you know what? Maybe I was that stupid. My wife really cleaned up my stupidity, so I can't. I could have been there.
Yeah,
I could have been on Epstein Island. Not
I
for
guess
her.
I feel, me and you both might be in trouble right now if we didn't get married to let her like find women to keep us.
I told people at work. So usually I get my old job. I was an employee. Then I moved to supervisor. Then I moved to management. And once you get there, and I'm very good at managing situations, decent at managing people. The guy I was telling you earlier that I kind of talked to about his issues, I knew, like, I was kind of proud because I was like, I know how to talk to this dude.
Right.
Because I'm not looking at it. I don't look at things from company perspective. I never do. So once I got into the first management, because I was just tired of working, now I'll never leave management, and I got into another job in management. So I forgot what I was going to say. What were we talking about?
You know how to talk to people and how to like.
Oh, so well, no, I don't know. I don't know what it was.
I don't know
It
where you're
doesn't
going with that.
fucking
That's where I
matter.
thought you were going.
Yeah, basically learning how to. But what were we? Anyway.
Talking about being broke and.
Oh, so I don't think that has anything to do with it, but these niggas be doing silly stuff with their bread, dude, and I kind of got to tell them like spending $500 on cell phone video games and
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, you can't do that. Like, you can do that now,
Right.
It might slide this time, and I did stupid shit with my money.
Right.
You kind of gotta. If you want, and they're like, I'm broke. I'm like, well,
Yeah. You don't need that. You don't need name brand shit. You don't need to be buying Gucci belt.
dude.
fucking-
I have the blessing of 4 Christmases, and everybody asks, what do you want? And I always ask for either a pair of shoes or clothes,
Right.
Because I still don't have to buy them.
Right.
1 pair of shoes a year is fine with me, or boots, work, whatever I need for work. So that's my thing now. I'm like, yeah, but
Yeah. Every once in a while, I like splurge on myself a little bit. Like, you know, like I needed a new pair of work boots, so I got some nice ones because I knew they were gonna last.
I do that
But-
with electronics. I splurge.
Yeah, same,
only there.
yeah. I just got some new headphones. I got them refurbished because I ain't paying full
Hey,
price,
heard
buddy.
that. We just got a Wii refurbished, and I've been playing Michael Jackson
Oh,
Experience.
shit,
dude, fuck. Hold on, time out. Right now, I am undefeated. So we got Wii Bowling, Michael Jackson, and some other dance games, but I only play Wii Bowling and Michael Jackson. My daughter loves
You
it.
used to have it on McPherson should get intense with that Michael Jackson shit, dude.
Bro, they don't wait. Go up there. We got to tell them because the daughter that plays, me and her play Michael Jackson because she's in dance class, and I beat them every time. They get so pissed, dude. I beat my wife the other day. They get so fucking pissed, and I'm like, you don't know. I know the moves already.
Reigning champ, dude.
The ghost of jealousy. Dude, they don't know. I know the words. And dude, don't play with me. And so my daughter's undefeated in bowling. She's 8, maybe 9. Either way,
I don't remember when she was born.
she's born in 2017. I remember that because we just had to get a prescription because my other daughter's not here. She went with her grandparents today, but the one has the flu. Had the flu. I think it's over now. And that's how I remember the year because I have to get all their medications all the time, so I remember their years. My son's the only one I remember because that was when I graduated high school.
Right.
I'll always remember that, and his Christmas Eve, his birthday. But yeah, they got a Wii for Christmas, which was, dude, we got Mario Kart, which I smoke. Mario Kart, it's not happening.
You're not fucking
Michael
with me.
Jackson Experience, undefeated, dude. Nobody's touching me. And bowling, my daughter is undefeated. I can't beat her. On my other daughter's birthday, all the families was here, and we played Wii Bowling. My daughter beat everyone, and my son bet her $20. My 18-year-old son bet my 8-year-old daughter $20, and he lost twice and refuses to pay her.
Damn.
So he's not getting any money from me. But
Broke boy can't even pay his
so
debts,
yeah, dude, that Michael, we just got that experience, bro.
Dude, the Wii might be
I'm getting
one
on
of
them
the best.
tonight, dude. I already know they don't want no smoke with me, dude. I got Thriller down. Everything.
Might be one of the best systems ever made, dude. Just endless,
fun.
endless fun.
That pumped me up, dude. Because I've almost beat Mario Kart on the easy mode. I'm going easy, medium, hard. That's how I play games.
You play the boxing.
Well, we only have one nunchuck, so one of us only can play. I don't like the boxing. It's too. You just go. Dude, the bowling takes some strategy. You got to know how to spin, and Michael Jackson's Experience also takes.
Damn, dude, I missed that shit.
So we can play around.
How much was
we
the-
can
how
play
much-
around real quick.
How much was the Wii?
My wife gets all Christmas presents. I'm not allowed to get Christmas presents because I'll just buy them like simple like sand art sets and stuff. Everybody, my 18-year-old son will get a sand art set
a bag of
every year. It's like art set. You just go on Amazon, you type in their age and gift. That's what I would do. So she has to.
Gift for grandma.
Well, actually, my son, now that he's older, I know what he wants. Like he just wants stuff for his car or stuff
Right.
for his phone or
Money.
actually, no, we got him a MacBook for
nice.
for his birthday. Well, his birthday is the day before Christmas, so we always get him a big gift. So we got him an Xbox X last year and a MacBook, and now he gets no more gifts because you're 18, nigga, and you need to move out, my boy.
Get a job.
He did get a job. He's a pizza delivery boy.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
At
Does
Jets.
he have a little thing on this car?
He's going to.
A magnet?
But here's my thing: is like they're like, so He has a basketball game now. I'm not a bad father. Well, dude, I got a whole other hour, dude. Timeout or a whole other. How much time do you got? Not much.
I got at least another 30 minutes.
Okay, I got 30 minutes on this basketball coach faggot. Dude, fuck that dude. No, he's racist. We'll get to it. And people are suing him. So anyway, he came home the other day. The away game, like he has a away game today. I just went to his game yesterday. They played Perrysburg. Perrysburg beat them 65-15 or something like that. Perrysburg ain't no joke, and BG sucks. But my son doesn't suck, but the coach is holding him back. We'll get into that in a second because I'm not afraid to talk about that motherfucker, and hopefully he sees this because I almost said something to him yesterday, but I just left the game. My wife didn't go because my daughter's sick, so it was just me, my father-in-law. And
Coach the white dude.
Yeah, it was me, my father-in-law, and his wife were the only ones at the game last night. And Perrysburg's really good,
right?
Always. So, and they're not good, but that's on the coach. And the coach won't start my senior son who played all 4 years, but he'll start 3 kids who are homeschooled by a rich guy who is suing the school. So now they have to start the kids because they don't want the lawsuit. I'll get into that. I'm getting into that. And the dad who's suing, I kind of like, but he's always trying to big up me for, mind you,
big ups.
Those 3. No, well, the third one is a younger kid. He just got to high school. The 2 and my son all have played together since 5th grade, 6th grade, since probably right after Burwood. So I know this. I've been with these parents for years, and me and him are cordial and cool. He tried to big up me at Home Depot one time when he saw me because I had a leak down here, and I was like, he owns a big he's loaded, lives on our fucking ranch.
Saying trying to big up.
He might sue us because he will find this. That's all he has time to do.
He probably got ice on you.
He has a big company, and he lives in the country, kind of near us. And he is well known, and he in town, and he has like 15 fucking kids, and my son wants to be a basketball coach so bad. He literally makes his own teams.
He probably has and
he recruited my son one year and barely played him
to watch film.
But my son's sitting for kids who didn't play last year because they didn't want to play for the school. So last year, my son's played since he's been 5th grade, never missed a year, and now he's not starting because they came back and the whole situation, and him and the coach, this racist ass coach, has problems. And my wife has told me, don't put it on Facebook because I have to, and don't say nothing to him because he's a horrible coach.
Yeah,
horrible. But my son came home one day from a game, and he's like, "Yeah, Jets Pizza's hiring me to be a driver." I'm like, "Nigga, your car ain't that new, but you can't be driving around because guess who's going to have to pay for the problem when it happens?"
Doesn't your insurance go up too, or does the company cover that?
I didn't even think about that. I don't know. My wife deals
with
all
that. They find out you're a pizza driver. They're like, "Hey,
you know what? He got a job, so I'm good for him." It's not. This isn't about him. This is about that fucking coach. I don't even know his name. That's how much I can't stand this dude. Yesterday I was literally at the game, and I knew Perrysburg was going to beat him, but this dude he plays the 3 brothers for the Sioux guy. Oh, dude, it pisses me off so bad to even think about, dude. And just mix them up because Perrysburg knew who they watched tape, obviously,
right?
And they just dogged these dudes. I mean, I'm talking
one. If you're only scoring 15 points, there's something wrong.
One kid went for a layup, and the Perrysburg stuffed him so bad he brought him all the way back to the ground and folded him into Scorpion. And dude, when you get stuffed so bad, they call jump ball instead of anything else. He held the ball that long, they called it jump ball.
He palmed it in front of his face.
He was like, bah, and folded him, and they was like, jump ball. I was like, oh, dude. And I was like, dude, rotate. They knew the game plan.
They knew the game plan.
I almost called this dude because when after the game they shake hands and they walk. So when you walk out of the stadium, you have to walk by where the players for our team run.
Yeah.
And the coaches run through, and I almost been like, dude, you are a piece of shit. But I didn't say anything.
You can't do it, dude.
My father-in-law yesterday, it was 4th quarter and they put in 3rd string or whatever, and my father was like, let's go, because he already knew. Dude, I was over there fuming, dude, because they sit him. My son comes in 3rd quarter. It's still not that bad of a mismatch score wise, busts 2 threes back to back, and then he pulls him out of the fucking game because he busted the 2 threes, and the other kids got to get their points. That's suing the fucking school. Don't get me started, dude. My whole wife's family is in on it. Like, they hate this mother. This is the thing. The dad's a cool dude, but he's just a fucking rich asshole. And he always fist bumps me, always talks to me because we've known it. My son's played for his AAU team. He tried to big up me when my floor flooded that one time, and I was in Home Depot looking for fans. He's like, dude, I got fans for days. Just come to my house and grab some. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'll get it taken care of. Thank you, though. He's like, but he always targets black kids. Every black kid that's played on the team, he's brought them to the family to the house, fed them, and done all this. And
trying to blindside them.
They end up leaving and going to Toledo. Every black family, and he tried to do that to me, and I was like, I'm not coming to your fucking house, dude. My son used to go over there and hang out, but I'm like, I'm not coming. No, I'm not. You're almost 60 years old. I'm fucking 37, dude. I'm not hanging out with. I don't hang out with none of these parents. They're all.
I ain't coming to Epstein's Island.
They're all, because I'm the youngest parent, obviously,
right.
But all of them growing up together, so I've always been the youngest guy.
Right.
I've talked to him, but no, you're not big up at me, dog. You've best. I don't.
I'm about my own fans.
Yeah, you're not. You're not Epstein and me, dog. I abstain to be abstained.